Alright guys, Browns, you guys are in the playoffs. Congratulations. Also though, maybe you guys can get the 1 seed. It's still possible, guys. Here we go though. Let's go. Last Thursday night football game of the year. Here were the highlights.
Professional football. I know we're going to win. I have that attitude. I feel that way.
3rd and 15. That's caught up at the 25. Picking up a lot more, getting a first down, taking it into Jets territory. Every category, Flacco throws, caught. Can he get into the end zone? And it is a touchdown for Jerome Ford. Bring him a little bit inside and then throw it over the middle to him. Inside the 10, to the end zone he goes. Touchdown. Pass is caught, and Juco off to the races again. Inside the 30, inside the 20, out of bounds. The 7-yard line. Through the middle, into the end zone. Kareem Hunt. Push-ups for the touchdown. Is fielded at the 3-yard line. From Israel Anaconda. He loses it. And the Browns are there, and the Browns think they have it. Here, including Hunt to the outside. Flacco throws, and that is incomplete. Play action, fires, picked off at the 30-yard line. Ronnie Hickman. All the way. Touchdown. Throws caught, and Joku.
He needs some milk.
30-yard line. Scramble for it at the 40. The Jets think they have it. Flacco on 3rd and goal. Throwing. Caught. Elijah Moore.
Browns offense continue to shine.
Play action, little flip there, and then it's picked off. That's Jermaine Johnson is going to take it all the way to the end zone. Out to look for, and Flacco almost get a sack. There he goes, throws on the run, caught. 20 goes Jerome Ford, still on his feet. Ford looking for the end zone, gets there. And he does. Thomas Moore said the hold. Blocked. Last kick was blocked after he took a divot on the kick. And this one is good.
Again, is that I will fight my ass off for my teammate. And I appreciate that, fellas. Okay? That's what makes great teams. Okay? This second season we're going into
welcome back to the NFL. Of course, please like and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the Week 17 Thursday Night Football recap. And yep, we had a pretty wild game going on between the Jets and the Browns. Of course, the Browns, with this win, have clinched probably the 5th seed, guys. Let's be honest there. If this actually loads, there we go. Yeah, they're basically probably going to be the 5th seed. Yeah. Where are the Browns? Oh, they're there. There we go. Yeah, it's very likely they'll be the 5th seed. But basically, obviously, big win. We'll get into this in a second. I'll just talk about the playoff picture for them first though, because that's kind of what's important about this game, but not going to lie. But for the Browns, basically, if the Ravens win, they're going to just sit their starters in Week 18 and get ready to play probably the Jaguars or whoever wins the AFC South. So, yeah, basically, that's good for them, which honestly might be a little bit of a better scenario. Instead of having the Dolphins beating the Ravens and having a shot at the number 1 seed, very slim, I think it's like 2.6 or 2.4%. They have a chance to get that number 1 seed. But if they actually get that, well, they're going to get a bye week, so I mean, it doesn't really matter. But still, yeah, the Browns are still alive for that number 1 seed, so again, keep that in mind. All they need to do is beat the Bengals next week, which is easier said than done, obviously. But again, they do own the Bengals. The Dolphins need to beat the Ravens. The Ravens need to lose to the Steelers, and the Steelers will give them their A game, because again, good chance they'll at least have a chance to make the playoffs. And I actually get that tomorrow, or actually on Sunday. And obviously, then they need the Dolphins to lose to the Bills with the division already decided. So, yeah, Browns, I think they might still have a shot at not getting the 5th seed. They might have a shot. Yeah, I think if they lose next week and the Bills win out, I think the Bills will get the 5th seed. But that's for next week. But again, they play in Cincinnati looking for the sweep. Of course, they played way back in Week 1 against them. Jets, they got the Patriots in a tank bowl next week, but that game, like, I don't even know when it's going to be on. It's probably going to be like 1 o'clock, one of those 1 o'clock games. But, yeah, they probably would want to win that one. I mean, break the streak, maybe. But for the Jets, Trevor Siemian was actually probably better in the second half than he was in the first half. Again, first half he did a lot more than, again, overall. But he didn't turn over the football, and I think he did drive the football down the field a lot better, especially over the middle. He checked his running backs a lot as well, so that was also good. But, obviously, Trevor wasn't anything crazy. He's a backup quarterback, and he played like that. Of course, that pick 6. But overall, he was pretty good, again, against a really good Browns defense. 32 of 45, 261, touchdown, and a pick. The running game, they couldn't really use it in the second half because they were down by, like, a lot. So, yeah, that's kind of where you get that. But Breece Hall was a stud. Had over 130 yards for, like, the 5th straight week. Not that many, but still, something like that. Trevor Siemian also had some carries as well. Looking at the receiving game, Garrett Wilson is cooked. That's just simple as that. He needs a quarterback, guys. It's really sad. Tyler Conklin went 5 for 45, though. Breece Hall also had a touchdown and 9 catches for 42 yards. Xavier Gibson, Jason Brownlee also were okay as well, blocking-wise, too. Again, this offense, they didn't do anything in the second half. That's really the reason they lost this football game, outside of the pick 6 and some fumbles. But overall, this Jets offense did put up 20 points against the best home defense by far in the NFL. So, I guess that's okay. And obviously for this defense, and sometimes they were okay, but guys, they get way too many yards after the catch to David Njoku. CJ Mosley finally had enough of it and got him, had that huge tackle, 8 tackles. Of course, Tony Adams, bro, on the special teams play, he's got to be able to block for, what is it called? Who the heck is a returner? I'm blanking on the returner. Whatever. The Jets returner, of course, muffed that kick. But he also gave that guy, gave the Browns linebacker number 40. Yeah, number 40 a clean shot on Tony Adams, bro. You gotta be better there, man. He did have 8 tackles, though, and was pretty good. Jordan White also had 8 tackles. Jermaine Johnson had 3 tackles and an interception. Of course, the pick 6, probably his best play of his career. Again, this defense did make some stuff happen, but they didn't get any sacks. Their pressure was very inconsistent. They did not do a great job against the run, and obviously Jerome Ford cooked them. And obviously, what's it called? Greg Zimmerman had a kick blocked. And I don't know if this was the best choice for him to play because he looked really, I think he limped off the field on one of those kicks. For the Browns, not in the block, though. For the Browns, though, Joe Flacco, holy crap. 5 straight games with over 250 yards and 2+ touchdowns. First quarterback ever to do that in his first 5 starts with a team. 19 of 29, 309, 3 touchdowns and a pick. Of course, that was a pick 6. But outside of that crazy, dumb, bad play, of course, he had that crazy touchdown where he flashed back to, I don't even know when. He looked like Lamar Jackson, that type of stuff, of course, in that one touchdown. Jerome Ford was great the whole of that game. He was massive for this team. Obviously, Kareem Hunt, he's not going to run the ball well because he's washed, but he did have a touchdown. Pierce Strong Jr. did run hard as well, 4 carries for 29 yards. David Njoku, again, outside of that fumble, he was a big play machine. He's one of the best receiving tight ends I've seen in a long time. For this, in the AFC North, he's just been phenomenal. Elijah Moore, though, 5 for 61, of course, had that out route touchdown. He was pretty good, as well as Jerome Ford going 2 catches for 57 yards and 2 touchdowns. Both of them were bullish. Obviously, Jordan Akins, questionably, but could have had that touchdown. 1 catch for, of course, 28 yards. Defensively, Sione Takitaki and JOK were just making tackle after tackle after tackle. No one else really had anything to do with that. On the outside, of course, the whole secondary played well. An interception, again, a pick 6, and 4 tackles for Ronnie Hickman. Of course, got a lot of pressure. Myles Garrett had a sack as well as Alex Wright. Looking at the team stats, outside of, again, 1 missed kick, the Browns had a lot more yards. Not a lot more. They had more yards. Also better yards per play. Again, 2 to 3 turnover ratio. Pretty ugly game overall in this play. But obviously, with it being a 3-3 second half score, yeah, it was really just the whole action happened in the first half. Let's get right into the keys to the game grades for both these teams. For the Jets, Trevor Siemian throwing for over 200 yards. He was able to do that. Breece was actually pretty good against the Browns linebackers. He did make a lot of them miss, and they did have over 300 yards of offense. Overall, I think this offense, again, they had some bad plays there. But to be completely honest, guys, they did do an okay job. Again, putting up 20 points for this offense just doesn't happen. So the fact that they did do that, again, they could have been a lot better in that second half. But the game was already over by that point. So for that reason, I'll actually probably only give them 3 minuses. Probably actually one of their better performances of the year, all things said. But obviously they weren't that good. But whatever. I'll give them 2 minuses. Good job, Jets offense. Defensively, though, obviously Sauce didn't have really a choice because Amari wasn't playing. Jordan Whitehead was okay. I don't think it was great, though. They did force 2 turnovers, and they did give up, Joe Flacco was definitely over 75 rating. The linebackers were atrocious in coverage. Yeah, again, CJ Mosley's older. He's not supposed to be that good in coverage. He was really the only guy making any plays towards the end of the game. Quincy Williams had by far his worst game of the year. And, what is it called? Their other guy. It's not Blake Cashman. Who is it? It's their backup here, because, what is it called? Jamin Sherwood, he was actually okay. Where is he? I think it was this dude. He was bad in coverage. What number was he? Let me think. Shoot. Bro, it was number 50. It was this dude. He was not doing anything. It was not good for him. But, yeah, defensively, definitely disappointing. 5 minuses. I think they could have been a lot better, but, guys, they've mailed it in by now. They're 6-10. Their season's been over for a couple weeks now. Yeah, it was bad. Time for the Browns. Finish the season 8-1 at home. Obviously, we'll see if they can somehow get the 1 seed. If they're able to do that, yeah, I would not want to play this team. But offensively, find ways to get the ball to Jerome Ford with efficiency. Yup. Elijah Moore, 100-plus receiving yards. No. They did turn over the ball 3 times. I think that's not the biggest issue. As long as they're able to hash that out, by the time they have their first playoff game, they should be okay. Again, Jerome Ford getting the ball the way he was, that's really the key to this offense, in my opinion. That's when they're at their best. So for that reason, I'll give them 4 pluses. They had some bad hiccups, but, I mean, the game was over by the half. So, I mean, I'll give them 5 pluses. They get 34 points in a half is really good. Defensively, though, don't give up 10 or more points in the first half. They did. Myles Garrett did not get 3 sacks, but he definitely had 3 pressures and a second half shutout. They basically did that. Browns defense did what they were supposed to do. I don't know, 5 pluses. Yeah, good job, guys. Again, 2 pick sixes in the game is pretty rare. Let alone one on both teams. So no, my bad. Again, 2 pick sixes in a game is pretty rare no matter what. So, yeah, that was a pretty good game to watch. That's all I got for the last Thursday Night Football recap of the year. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed the game. And, yeah, I have the keys to the game for tomorrow's Saturday night game. Yeah, Monday Night Football special edition. Hope you guys get ready for that. It'll be Lions and Cowboys. Again, I'll have the preview for that tomorrow. Probably around like 6:30 or 7. So, yeah, probably tune in for that. Again, get ready for this huge game. I think countdown says like 7 on what is it called? ABC, something like that. But that's really all I got for you guys with this game. Hope you guys enjoyed the recap, and yeah, I'll have tomorrow's preview for that Monday night special thing. Yeah, for the Lions and Cowboys. Until then, though, hope you guys have a great day, and yeah, see you then.
Inbounds, Linhart throwing it up the floor to Mims, lobs at free throw line, handoff Denker. He gets a shot off at the horn. He banks it in.